How's it doing, folks? And welcome to our 19th episode in our 31 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Christmas. I will be your host, the Black Viking. Come join me at the round table where it's bigger on the inside with Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge, which is one pack we will be opening today, which is this is one of my some of my favorite packs. Then this is one of my favorite packs for sure, as it is also a full foil set. Being with every pack, I believe has 4 ultra rares and 1 secret rare, so it is also a 5-card set. And hence, what I said before is bigger on the inside and join me at the round table because there are 2 archetypes in here. The Time Lords being one, so bigger on the inside is a reference to the TARDIS from Doctor Who, and Doctor Who is a Time Lord. And of course, the round table is a reference to the Arthurian legends, where King Arthur had all of his courts sit with him at a round table because he considered them all equals to himself, even though he was a king. And then there are some Arthurian legend archetype cards in here as well, which are 2 of the archetypes that I was specifically looking for. So let's see if we can draw any of those. And the one major one is Orgoth the Relentless. If anyone remembers Dungeon Dice Monsters and Duke Devilin, that is a card that I really need to pull as well, as it is one of the face cards of this set. So let's take a look at our corkboard advent calendar, see where we are, and see what we have left to open, what we're going to be opening today. So we are 1 day in already to our final 2 weeks. So we'll be opening this 1 pack of Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge, and of course we have 2 more packs of the OTS Tournament Pack 19. So let's see what we're able to pull in this episode. Alright. Surprised I haven't walked in any tacks yet. Alright, so let's see what we're able to pull. So yes, it is a 5-card set, and there are 65 ultra rares, 4 per pack, and 40 secret rares, so it is a 105-card set. So this is, of the Battles of Legends set, Brothers of Legends, which we opened recently, is one of the part of the Battles of Legend kind of a collection or series. Battles of Legend, I think, is one of the better sets. Of course, I was thankfully already able to pull the Topologic Gunblare Dragon, which I believe is the first set it was available in, and I was also able to pull the Numbers Monster as well. Orgoth is the only face card I'm missing, so hopefully I can pull him in this, because I actually love Dungeon Dice Monsters. And funny enough, if I can quickly reach, I can show you all. I was able to, back in the day in Winners, I was able to find a Dungeon Dice Monsters like YuGiOh set. I'll try and show it here. So that was actually really solid that I was able to find that. It was only $7, so that was really cool. So I thought that was a nice little grab, and it has some pretty solid monsters in there. No Orgoth, but I think the best monster is actually Buster Blader, and there's Strike Ninja there. We have Vorse Raider over here. We have Gearfried, the Iron Knight right there as well. So I think that's a really nice little thing that I was able to pick up that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, but not necessarily related to the cards. And I found that of all the spin-offs off of Yu-Gi-Oh!, specifically the card game, I feel like Dungeon Dice Monsters was the best in my opinion. I know there was Capsule Monsters. I'm not sure if there was a physical play or physical game of that made, but I know there was a video game that was another foray into another aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh! That was relatively cool as well. But yeah, so maybe one day I'll open that up, that Dungeon Dice Monster, kind of show you what is entailed, in that case anyone is unfamiliar with Dungeon Dice Monsters. And there was a little small Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc in the anime as well, which was really cool as well, so that kind of helped it take off. But anyway, on to the opening. Let's try and pull that Orgoth the Relentless. That's one of the cards that I really want. I also want Golden Castle of Stromberg, as that was in like that part of the series where, can't remember what his name, but he had the Valkyrie deck, which is another reason why I really like Valkyries. And he was like Kaiba's kind of like rivaled in like dueling, but also in the commercial world against his Kaiba Corporation. And he used the Golden Castle of Stromberg. Well, not him, but I think his like younger brother was battling Yugi and used it. and it couldn't be destroyed because there was some glitch in like the system or whatever. So that's one card that I was also still looking for in this set as well. I already have all the King Arthur cards, and funny enough, I already have all the Time Lord cards as well. So let's see what we're able to pull here. Okay, so the secret at the front, so right off the bat, unfortunately, I think the Orgoth the Relentless is a secret, is it? Yeah, it is. So unfortunately, we didn't pull the Orgoth the Relentless, but we did get Crystron Quandrax, so not a bad part of the Crystron archetype. We got a Cyber Aladdin, part of the Cyber Dragon archetype. We got, nice, a Neospatian Aqua Dolphin, part of the Neospatians. We got a TG Wonder Magician, and our final card is a Dark Lord Contact. So not bad at all. And I believe I don't have the... Nice, actually, Neospatian Aqua Dolphin was the last Neospatian that I was missing, because it has all the other Neospatians in here. Well, all the main ones, like Aqua Dolphin, Grand Mole, Black Panther, and Flare Scarab. The only one I was missing was Aqua Dolphin, so solid. So not too bad. So at least we got at least one thing that I haven't pulled from the set. And yeah, that's what I wanted to mention before. Boxes of these are not necessarily difficult to find, but they are starting to get up there in the $200 and $300s of dollars. Now the really hard one to find is Battles of Legend Armageddon. I would love to open another box of that. I got lucky and was able to get a box of that way back when. Unfortunately, I didn't pull a 10,000 Dragon. That is like a very expensive card now. I would just like to have it for as a collector's piece. And that'd be really cool. So hopefully, if I'm able to get a box of that in the future, I'll definitely open it right here for y'all. So anyway, now moving on to our 2 Tournament Pack 19s. Let's see what we're able to pull from here. Still looking for that slime token. Let's see if we're able to pull it in one of these 2 packs. So we have a Destrudo the Lost Dragon's Frisian. We have a Perform Pal Skullcrobat Joker. And our foil is another mask token. So not bad. So now we've pulled 4 mask tokens. So unfortunately nothing out of this pack that we didn't already have. Let's see if our second pack can bring us a little more luck. So in this one we have a Lone Fire Blossom, which we have pulled. We have a Hercules Beetle, which we have also pulled. And our foil, hopefully it's not something we've already had, is... Ooh, nice! A super rare Caius the Shadow Monarch. This is a card that we have not yet pulled. And it's really good. It was part of the structure deck, which I actually was able to find. And this was like an older structure, like back in the day, one of the first structure decks. And this was the newest, one of the newer monarchs at the time. So that was really cool. One of the dark monarchs, kind of along with Zalborg, who was the Thunder Monarch. There was the Frost Monarch. There was the Wind Monarch, Rise of the Wind Monarch, and then there was the Gamorg, the Rock Monarch, and then there was the Firestorm Monarch as well. There's also a Light Monarch now, and of course there was kind of an evolution to Caius in the Underworld Monarch as well. So there has been a lot of Monarch support, and Monarchs were like a really good deck back in the day, and now like Monarch has even become like a term, so something that typically has 24 attack and 1,000 defense, or 2,800 attack and 1,000 defense, has that Monarch stat, so that's really cool. So that is a solid pull, a good way to end this video, and another card for our OTS Pack 19 collection. So once again, folks, thank you for joining me. Thank you for once again being here with me and believing in the heart of the cards. And I will see you next turn. Have a good evening, folks.